Hi, this is Emily for Positively Glamorous, and today we're going to talk a little bit about blush, and we're going to talk about some eyeshadows for fabulous women over 40. First off, I don't really wear blush. I use bronzers, and I actually have a really nice big fat bronzer brush. It's really good because it puts a more of an all-over color on your face instead of harsh lines right through here. But if you want to wear blush, I'm going to use a smaller brush. If you want to wear blush, what you want to do is you want to take a little bit of it, tap it, and then blow it off some. And a lot of people say, well, just put, you know, a little bit of light pink or peachy right here on the apples of your cheeks and it makes you look young. It does make you look young. But when you get to a certain age, you don't want to look like a harlequin either. You don't want to have like pink circles right there because, you know, if anybody's ever seen whatever happened to Baby Jane, you don't want to look like that. So what we're going to do is for people that tend to have either no contouring or definition to their face or have whiter faces, what you're going to do is you're going to take your blush color, which I'm still using a bronzer right here. You're going to take that and you're going to follow your cheekbone right underneath and only bring it out to about like the end of where your eyebrow would meet. So we're just going to put just a little bit right there. This is just for contouring. Just a little bit. And I rub it in because I don't like to have harsh lines that is like way 1980s. Like you got slapped with a whip on the cheek. The next thing that you want to do is, and I no longer have a highlighter because I threw all my crap makeup away once I started buying Urban Decay. But I'm going to take just to show y'all, I'm going to dip my brush in a little bit of the White Rabbit from the Alice in Wonderland Urban Decay palette. Just because it's light, and this is just, I would not normally do this, but this is just for these purposes. And you're going to go right on top and do a little line on top of where you put that dark line and give yourself a little bit of highlighter. And what that's going to do, and then you're going to blend. What that's going to do is it's going to highlight your cheekbones and give you shadow under here, so that if you have a whiter face, it's going to give you more definition. Then of course, you know, if you use blush or bronzer, what you want to do is you're going to follow your jawline, go on your chin, and just give a little dusting on top of your forehead. That way you don't have like, whoo, I've got forehead. You know, it gives a little bit of shadow there. And it's also good for concealing a little bit of wrinkles. So basically, because I don't really use blush, that's all I can tell you about how I do mine. I usually do use the bronzer, and I picked up a great bronzer from Urban Decay, which is now hiding. Oh, here it is. This is a great bronzer. They bake all these goods so that they last longer. And this one is called Gilded. And if you see, it's got just a little bit of gold in there. And you think, oh, well, I don't want to look real shimmery or sparkly because I'm too old for that. Don't worry about it. This is just enough to give you that I've been out in the sun look without making you look like you just dusted sprinkles and pixie dust all over your face. So this is a great item. And I do recommend the Urban Decay brushes. No, I do not work for Urban Decay. They do not give me anything. This is all of my own accord that I do this. This brush was $35, and you think, wow, that's really expensive, but it's cruelty-free. This is synthetic hair, and I was kind of scared about using synthetic hair because I thought, well, it's going to be rough and scratchy. This is the softest brush I have ever used in my entire life, and it will last for years if you take care of it properly. So I would pay $35 for a brush that will last forever instead of paying $4 for a piece of junk like this that came from a drugstore where the bristles are very stiff, it's very hard to clean, and it loses hairs all over your face. So it's definitely worth the investment. What I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to make a separate video for the eyes because YouTube only allows for 10 minutes. So I'll be right back. Thanks.